This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. This screen you are getting?
No. Jupyter Notebook, right? We,
Hmm. Then once you launch it, it will open in here in your browser. This is a web based. Somebody share your screen, otherwise else.
uh,
Who wants to take it?
for what, sir?
Just share your screen and we'll see the installation is completed or not completed. What's the problem? We'll see.
Installation is completed. Yes.
Then you're not able to do it. Just let's see that your screen or something. We'll see. Oh no.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Sorry, no. Not able to give you the right.
Uh, no problem, sir. We'll follow the recordings then.
See, Survi, this is. I'm not. Okay, you understand that. Okay, one recording is not there. How it will stop you to install Anaconda? It's a very simple installation and
No,
thousands of instructions there in the website as well.
no,
To learn
installation
how
is
to learn.
done. Installation is done, sir. It's somewhere
Yes,
I'm
this
missing this step. That's why installation is done. It's on my machine. Just I forgot the command. Like how do we um, like where do we write the functions? That's the thing.
that's what that's what I'm saying. Like there are thousands of instructions are there in websites, YouTube, everywhere it is there. How to write, how to open Jupyter Notebook, how to create a file. Everything is there.
Yes, sir. I did not try that, so we'll do it today.
That is a problem actually. We are relying on even on my recording. I didn't do the steps how to install it. I just saw that this is the way to do it. That's it.
Yes, sir.
Just think, okay, guys, just be professional. Understand what I can say. I don't. I'm not getting the words here. Listen, you're getting a work, and you will stop there itself that I don't have resources to do. You need to find your resources and do. That's it. Ultimately, you need to do it. Please push yourself a little bit. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So this was the file which created on the last one. So whenever you open up your what do you call it, Jupyter Notebook, somewhere in the desktop somewhere, just or wherever you want, just create a folder inside that. Okay. Then it will be like this. this will be coming like this. Okay, and just go to your folder where you created. So in this case, my desktop that I have created last time, I created a Python learning folder. And inside that, I created one file. Okay, last time. So now this is the introduction to Python file which you created last time. And this time, let's create on this folder itself, new Python 3. Okay, another file I'm creating. And if you go to that folder itself, let's go to the desktop. And yeah, this one Python learning you see. There is this file is already created on 16th. Now I'm creating another file 21. So you will be have a collection of all the files in one location so that you can later you can refer to that code whatever you've written there. Okay. Now let me just rename this. So today's file will be DataTypes. Just renaming this so that it will be convenient more for me to understand. Okay. Now let's see. Yesterday last class we discussed about this code cell, markdown cells, all these things. Just go through the recording one more time for that. Sorry, I didn't share that because I was not well for that. Now let's take suppose some examples. Okay. So let's take I have a number variable equals to let's take 1.99. How to print the type of this variable? Any idea? Any
Print,
remembrance? Huh?
print type in the bracket number.
Print type number. So that you will get the
Hmm.
S float. Okay. Now suppose I want to convert this into an integer.
Hmm.
What should I do?
Int, int
Mhm.
number.
Int number. So I will store in another variable. Okay.
Yes,
So
yes.
let's take n1 equals to int of my number variable. Hmm. Shift enter. Enter. And now I'll suppose print
Type of
1 and
okay.
press print of type of n1 and it will be integer. Right? This clear? Makes sense? This is in doubt?
No, no.
Okay. Now I'm just replacing the variable. We can replace the variable, right? As long as now the number is 1.99 which is storing. If I put number now equals to let's take A B C 1 2 3, it will work. Now what will be the value of the number if I execute this command now?
Yes.
It will
The
be
latest one. Yeah,
It
latest one.
ABC
Okay.
number.
Yeah. So whichever is the latest. So previously it was 1.9. If we execute it, it will just replace this value. Okay. So now suppose what I'm going to do in this case is suppose in the number I'm storing 1 2 3 as a single quote. Okay. Now enter. Now I want to convert this into let's take n2 equals to int of my number. Okay.
mm,
Now you need to tell me two things here. And to print into second print type of and what will be the values? Two values if I execute in this case.
number.
Okay.
So N2 means
The value means 1, 2, 3.
and
Now
type
which
is
one? The first one? This one?
Mm-hmm.
hmm,
This one will be what?
That is integer. The second one. Mm. Type
No,
is
no.
integer.
Type is integer. Okay. And the first one?
We are converting to integer. So 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. That's correct. So it will be converted to 1, 2, 3, and class type is integer. All right. So now another one, it's the same one. Let's take number equals to ABC. Okay, I'm doing the same thing. Okay, just copy pasting. Lazy. Now if I print, what will happen?
Mm, 120 ABC 123.
I think you'll get error, I think, because it's a combination of characters. And
Yeah,
convert.
absolutely correct. That's correct.
Okay.
It will throw an error because the number which you are converting here in this case it was 1, 2, 3, so it is getting converted into integer. Here we are starting with alphabets, then in numbers. How alphabets can be converted into an integer? Near to impossible. Okay, and this in this case the error is in Python. You need to remember the error also. Okay, the error is called the value error. Okay, value error in the sense sometime every time value error means there is some conversion error is coming for you, either integer to float, float to integer, or integer to string, or wherever you want to use the integer you are using string. In that kind of scenario you will get this error called the value error. Just remember, this is your life will be make easy for this. Okay,
Mhm.
make sense? This is
Yeah.
clear. Okay,
Yes.
now next suppose we'll discuss few things. So let's take the arithmetic operators. Okay. So the normal one we have already, we know that. Okay, the plus, minus, multiplication, okay, division, all these are common. Okay, nothing big in all this. The next one will be the important one, which one? All this is called the double slash. This is called the floor division. We'll discuss. Next is the percentage. Is nothing but your called the modulo. Modulus, you know, this is called your exponential, not uh, double star. Okay, exponential. Alright, so let's see the division and the floor division. What the difference between these two? Okay, so let's take 2 divided by 3. And how much you are getting? 0.666666, whatever the. This is the normal division. Are you able to hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But
Yes, sir.
but if you say 2 divided by 3, floor division now. This is the floor. Then you will get how much? 0. The before decimal part. So it will just convert it into the nearest integer. This is called the floor division. Okay? It will not consider the fractional part. So what does it mean? Again, I'm giving another example. Suppose 5 divided by 3. How much it should come?
No. 2 point something something. No, 1
2,
point
And
1
1.1, how much?
7.
66.
1.6.
yeah, 1.6.
1.66. Okay, but 5 floor division you will do, you will get 1.
1.
That is the difference. Okay, and the exponential modulo, I'm coming into it. The modulo is something, exponential is something like, let's take 5 exponential into 3. It's 5 into 5 into 5.
Mm.
This is 125. That is the exponential. Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
and suppose modulo 4 modulo 2. How much it should come? What do you mean by modulo? Mod. Already we discussed so many times.
Mm.
What is mod?
Mod is um,
Like a reminder. No?
0.
Correct. It's, yeah, correct. That's a reminder. It will be 0. Okay. 2 into 2. The reminder part is 0. Alright? Clear on this point?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. And all these arithmetic operators followed one order of operation. I think in our school time also we used to
Bod.
do that. Yeah. Pad mass or board mass, whatever may be. So here the name is different, PEMDAS.
Okay.
So it is like parenthesis,
Mm.
okay. Second, exponential, EE, okay. Third, multiplication and division, okay. Including the floor division and modulo, both, okay. Writing this, including floor and modulo, okay. From left to right. If there is a scenario comes that both I have multiplication division, then it will go from your, both have the same level of precedence. So it will go from left to right, neither from right to left. Okay. Then finally,
Addition.
addition subtraction. Same again, it is also from the left to right. Okay.
Yeah.
Got the point? So this is your always the rule of your PEMDAS. Okay. Let's take an example. So now suppose here 3, let's take 5 into 6 plus 5 minus 3 exponential 3 minus 1. How much it will be? Hmm.
Okay. 7.
Yeah, 7.
Sorry, what is that?
7.
7.
Okay, how it is 7? Can somebody explain me?
First 3 exponential 3, 27.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then multiplication, then addition and subtraction.
Okay, good. Good. So now suppose one more. 3. This one.
Mm. Um, this one is
21.
Mm. Spot on. So can you just explain to others how you did it?
Yeah, first we need to take the value which is in parenthesis. So
Mm.
6 plus 5 is 11. 3 minus 1 is 2. Then we need to go for the exponential. 2 into
Mm.
2 is 4. So 11 minus 4 is 7. Uh,
Then multiplication.
yeah, multiplication, the last.
Correct. That's correct. Got it? Because
oh,
the
okay.
pa-
Yes.
parentheses have the first priority, right?
Mm.
So this will first execute this part. 6 plus 5. 11. This is 2.
Mm.
Okay. And then the highest precedence is exponential. 2 into 2, 4. This is 11. 11 into minus 4. Then this will be executed actually first. The 7 one. Because this is again parenthesis. So 11 minus 4 will be first executed, 7, then finally it will do the multiplication. 3 into 7 equals to 51. Alright? Okay. Okay. Just I'm giving one exercise to you. Just do that. Take two variable, price and cost. Just note it down.
Mm.
And you can put any amount there. There is nothing there like any specific amount, but you can take any amount. Price and cost, two variables. And you need to get gross profit and gross margin. Got the question?
Yes.
I mean, like,
Hmm.
we need to
Take
declare and
two,
we need to give expression for that.
any value we can take it.
Mhm.
I am not giving any expression right now. We will not learn. So take two variable, price and cost.
Mhm.
And you can enter any amount there, whatever you wish. From this two variable, calculate the gross profit and gross margin. Question is clear or no? Simple.
Yes.
Price is like, let's say 3,450. Your wish, whatever you want to take. Cost equals to, let's take 200. Now, based on these two variable, calculate the gross profit and gross margin. How to calculate the gross profit? Hmm?
Price minus cost.
To cost.
Correct. Correct. That's it. And how to get the gross margin?
Um, Gross profit divided by price into cost.
Gross profit divided by price
Revenue.
only.
Yeah.
Price. Gross profit divided by price. That is your gross margin.
Mm.
Right. So,
Price.
gross profit. Let's take. I say price minus cost. Okay. And gross margin equals to gross profit
Profit
divided by price.
price.
Okay. Now I want to print it. So there are two ways to print actually. Okay. Suppose you assign one variable under that. We know one way is called the print. Inside the print we can put
Price.
the variable name, it will print out. Okay. Another way is to just we can give the name of the variable also. It will work out. Simple. Put the variable name only. It will act like a print only. But there is a difference. Let's see. I'm entering, okay? So if you see, so first is 3250 is the gross profit, which is nothing but my price minus cost. Absolutely correct. And finally, it is giving me the gross margin 0.944%. All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can directly put the variable name as well, like this, without the print. That will also work out. Okay. Now here I want to ask one question here is that on the same one, the price in this one. Suppose the question is, calculate the price required to obtain a gross margin of 50%. This is the question. It is asking that I have in the sense how we can achieve a gross margin of 50% and what should be my price. Okay. So let's take your cost is 200. Just think like that. Okay. Your cost is 200 and you want to make the price or the gross margin around 50%. So what will be the price so that I can achieve that? That is the question. Make sense? This is Will able to achieve it, or you want me to do it?
Yes, sir. Can you explain?
Okay. So here I'm taking another variable, price required. One more thing. This variable naming convention I just discussed. I think hopefully you know that. We can't have any space. It should not start with a number. All these things, are you aware of, or what?
Yeah.
So
Yes, sir.
whenever you are taking,
Yes, sir.
sorry.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, you
Ah,
explained it. Mm.
okay. So now in this case, the price required is, I'll say the cost divided by, I'll say 1 minus, what is the percentage I want to achieve? 50%,
50.
right?
50.
50. So 0.5. Okay. Now enter. Just print this. This is the sum of the price we required to achieve the 50%. Is correct, right? Cost is 200. The price will be 400. Then only we will achieve the 50% margin, right?
Okay.
Yeah, double
Makes
the.
sense.
Mm.
Double account. Yeah. So this is the way. Whenever you are calculating the gross margin. Suppose somebody asks you that we have a cost. How can you achieve the 50% gross margin, and what is the price you should give it? So if you say 80%, then you say minus 80. Okay. So if you enter this now, this is somewhere around this much. This if this is the price, then we can able to achieve the 80%. Okay, and this is the formula. Always remember this. Cost minus 1 minus the percentage amount. Okay, make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And suppose I have a price. I want to pay the sales tax, and sales tax is 88%. How I will do it? I want to print the new price after giving the 8% price.
Pr-
I mean, we need to 8% and means like
Hmm.
into 8 by
8%. Into 8. Correct. Into 8 only, because tax is extra, right? So something like this. Cell tax. So let's take tax rate. Tax rate, either you can create a variable. So let's create a variable. Tax underscore rate. This is just a manual approach I'm doing it. In a programming, we need to create variables, you need to assign it, or it will be coming from something else. This depends, okay? But now it's like tax rate. Suppose we are going to fix it at a 8%. So 0.08. Hmm. Now I will say my sales underscore tax equals to my tax rate into my price. Right? This is my sales tax. Now I'll print the sales tax to 76. Okay? Okay. Okay. Any questions? You're good?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I think we are good with the integers. Integers are this much only integer, nothing much big deal. Okay. So let's jump into the strings. Okay. The strings here, how you can declare and all things. So before doing the strings, I just want to do one thing here. So again, I'm just putting number equals to 22.5. Okay. Then I'm saying, so let's take st equals to I. This time I'm converting this into a string. This is a number. A number which type? It is of a type float, right?
Right.
Now I want to convert it into string. So previously we used to do the int. This time I will do str. If you want to convert it into string. String, you understand the number of characters.
Mm.
So say the number. Okay. Then you can print it. So as you know that print is something like you can do two ways. If you have a variable, you can directly type the variable name and you can just put the shift enter. Automatically it will come up. The only difference in case of string is that whenever you are printing the variable, it will come with a single quote. Okay. This
Mm.
22.5 is now converted into a string. It is storing inside the st. But when you are giving the output, it is giving 22.5 with a single quote. To avoid that, you can use the print state. If you give print st, then this will goes up. It will give you 22.5. Unless until if you are putting the type, then only you will be able to know that that is a string. Huh? This makes sense. Sorry. Huh?
But mm,
Go on. Go on.
i- if it is in single, if it is without code, will it be a string? Like generally string we define, then it comes in codes.
It's coming right. See, take an example here. Go from
Uh,
19 to 21. You will able to understand.
okay. So, mm, okay.
It's making sense.
Yes.
Okay. So now next is to how to declare the string. Okay. So let's take. Just give me a second. I'll be back. Yeah. So suppose I want to declare something like this. So how to declare a string in case of in Python. Okay. So let's suppose I want to give my name here. So I will say in a single quote, my name is. Okay. So this is the first way to do it. Okay. Again, the same thing is suppose I want to print my name. So I can put my variable name here and just enter. So it will come in a single quote. If you print, if you along with the print, then it will give you without single quote. That makes sense?
Yes, sir.
Second, suppose on the name variable itself, hmm, uh, let's take something like, I want to just print like this. Let's take my name, like this I want to print, is in a single quote. Okay? Then this will not work. Because what happened here in this case is, if you print this now, this will make an error in invalid syntax. Because already ending here, and after that you are giving this. So Python is getting confused here. What is single quote? This is, you remember in SQL also we done it. Getting the remembrance of this? No.
No, sir.
So how to avoid this? Two way to avoid this. Okay. Let me put it in the next markdown slides. Two ways. First is escape sequence. You can put a slash here, so
Okay.
that what will happen is this will consider as a not as a string character, rather than as a character of the string, like I s comma s. Now, if you print it, you will get it. Inside that, you will get it. Or the best way to do is the output is already showing you. So whenever you want to, if whenever you want to have a single quote inside the string, then embed inside the string should be embedded inside the double quote. That is the
Okay.
best way to do it.
Mhm.
Gone. Everything is same. So and vice versa also. Suppose you want a double quote inside the string, then convert, like enclose into the singles. Okay? Let me explain that also. Okay. This is work. Now the same thing. Suppose I want, in this case, I want a double quote. Then I will enclose into the singles, the outsider one. Okay. Then if I print it, it will appear. Making sense? This is single quote can be also applicable. Double quote also can be applicable while declaring the string in Python. But depends when you are using what.
Okay.
Now, one question will be, which one I will prefer? Whether I will go for a double quote or whether I will go for a single quote. Which one I will prefer? If I ask you that question.
25th double code. 25th
Hmm?
one. Like,
Double
No,
quote.
no, I'm saying, no,
oh,
no, that is just an example I'm giving. Like whenever you require a single quote inside the string, then I will enclose in the double quote. When I require a double quote inside my string, I will enclose in the single quote. Right?
hmm.
But my question is, both ways we can declare the string, with single quote, with double quotes. Okay? So which one you will prefer?
Single.
Why? Why
Like,
not double quote?
yeah, means string inside double code. I was saying that.
No, no, I'm not saying that question. This is just an example I'm giving, that when you require a single quote inside the string, then we need to put it in double quote. And when you require a double quote, you need to single. That is an example.
Hmm.
But string can be declared in both ways. It is like this. I'm saying,
Okay.
is this possible? And even this is also possible. Both ways is possible. Whether you require a single quote, double quote, doesn't matter. This declaration is valid and this declaration also is valid. Okay.
Okay.
So if I print name one, both will print because both are the same name. It is printing the same one. Now here the point is, this declaration also correct and this declaration also correct. So you can Python have a flexibility to declare the string with single quotes and with double quote and interchangeable also. So, but my question is, which one you will prefer while declare the string, single quote or double quote? Just make sure this you remember always when you're starting up a Python project, right? There are certain rules you need to follow in a real-time project. Okay. If they say that we need to declare all the variables with the double quotes, from the start onwards only, you should declare whenever you find a string variable, declare the double quotes. Okay. If they say it's a single quote, it will be single quote throughout the project. Okay.
Okay.
And we have alternate now. Suppose you are declaring all through the project with a double quote, and you require a single quote inside that, then you can do that. Now, question is again here in this case, we required a single quote inside the string, then we include in the double quote, and we got it. What else? Suppose we declared a variable with double quote, hmm,
Mhm.
and we need what? Something like, let's say, another example I'm giving. Suppose I want to give multiple lines of string statements. Okay, then I have another choice here. It's called the three dots, three column, one, two, three. Then if you give one, two, three, then whatever lines you have, I'm putting here, right? So let's take my name, and I can put enter also. Okay, so then I can give my location. Okay, then I can something I can write. So this is a multi-liner text. Now if you enter it, it will print like this slash n. In the sense, it is just a we can write in multiple lines, the three dots.
Mhm.
Okay, so the single, double, and three dots. These are the three varieties of string declaration available in Python. Okay, multi-line.
Then why it's showing slash n Hyderabad and slash
Slash
n
slash n is the next line only.
next line?
So
Okay.
when you so just declare this in a variable. This is up to task. I'm just printing this actually. I'm not declaring a variable to hold this. Declare a variable, hold this, then print this. Then it will come out the way you want. Okay?
So, yeah, if we give a string with slash, then output will be next line. Like if we give
Which line?
this output, yeah, as an input.
No.
No.
Just going to put it, it will automatically take it.
Sometimes, like if we want in next line, like as you we does in enter, we are giving information and we want this should come in next line. This should come in next line.
That is there. That we'll discuss.
Okay.
That is different stuff.
Hmm.
Ah. And in case of print also, right now we are doing only single print, right? One variable, two variable. Suppose I want to print 34. Print 34, passive enter, you print 34. Suppose you want to give print multiple values, 34, then you need to put comma. That's it. How many values you print? That
Three.
many values it will print. Okay.
Mhm.
Now there is an let's do the string arithmetic. String arithmetic is something like your
Con-
concatenation, correct? The concatenation. Suppose so I'm taking an example of I'm taking one variable here working. So let's take inside that I'm saying this is my first working day. This is a variable which hold this one and say another variable I'm saying w w also capital day as Monday Tuesday. This Tuesday, right? For me it is Tuesday, for you Tuesday, whatever. So now you want to print. these two combination. So my first working day is Tuesday or something like that. Huh? So that time I will say print
And
hmm,
working.
working. Here
And
case sensitivity. You know that Python is case sensitive. Okay. So W should be whatever you declare. Okay. Working
plus,
plus.
plus, sorry, yeah, plus.
Huh.
And
Then to keep you want to
is
give some space.
Yeah.
You can give it. My first working day is plus you can put is something like that also you can put. Huh?
the
Then
space
you
plus.
can put uh, you can say some space. Then plus you can say the day, the variable. Right? Making sense? This is
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
so again some space is not there here. My first working day is oh okay. Do here also there is no space. Why computation space like this? Okay. Yeah. My first working day is Tuesday. Right? Got it? This point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Here we can do little bit. I'm not yet started the string function, but you can do some little bit here and there changes also. So here suppose this Tuesday want to print in a lowercase. So what do we do? The day is already a string, so I can put day dot, and the function I have is called the lower.
Mm-hmm.
So it will convert this into a lower function, lowercase. Hmm? So what are the Tuesdays this day? If I print this, it will be give you like this. My first working day is Tuesday.
Yeah.
Another very interesting. This is I think only applicable to Python only. I never saw in other languages. So if you see the print, we know the plus one. Let's take this one. What do you call the working plus? I'm giving a space here. Okay. Then I'm multiplying by 4. What do you think it will happen?
Working, 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 working. 4 times.
Working, 4 times. Okay. That's
Like it should print 4 times with a space.
Yeah.
Hmm.
what it will print 4 times. The question is that.
What?
My first working day.
Working.
My first working day, my first
Oh,
working day, my first working day.
yes,
Oh,
yes. I
okay, yeah.
thought work
That's correct.
with separate string. Yeah.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
What happened?
Type error.
Integer, string into integer.
What you will do?
We need to convert that working into integer first.
Hmm.
Is this possible?
Oh no. Mhm.
Hmm. No idea, sir.
Type error means data.
Let's try something. If you have an open, okay, you don't have. Still the table. Okay. Give some without space. Try it. Okay. Something like this. Try. Same as just check it out. Uh, Here I'm not giving the solution to you. So your solution is something like you can take this and just want to print 4 times the same one. The first one in there, whatever my name is. So this is about your multiplication. Like whenever you are giving this, so
Mm-hmm.
somehow this not converting into non-type integer. Just some little bit, very simple thing only, which is missing here. You just do that and it will work.
Maybe we need to include
Okay.
the parenthesis.
Which parenthesis? Where?
I mean, like,
It's already there, right?
no, the total expression, like the variable and
No,
into.
no, 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 it's not like that. Print will be the normal one. Print will be never will be in the parenthesis.
Yeah.
Okay. This is your job. Just do it and let me know how things went. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Mhm.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So now next try to understand string index. String index is something like whenever you are storing the string, right? It is always start with the index. So each character of the string is denoted with with the index number. Okay. So what does it mean exactly? Let's try to understand. So let's take I'm giving a name. I'm giving my name. Right. So here this is my name. Correct. Now suppose I want to print.
Hello? Sir, I can't hear you.
Yeah. Even I also.
Do like that. It will continue still the end part.
Oh,
Zero name one. So this is the index. Okay. Making sense? Yeah. So here this is the string in string position. Now suppose I have a name. Then suppose I have another variable year equals to let's say this years. Okay. Now I want to based on that name and the year. Okay. I want to create a login ID. Hmm. So what the logic? Just try to understand and try it. Let me know how. Just attempt this. Okay. So the login ID should be. mm, let's take the first. What do you call it? The first letter of the last word, then first letter of the first word, then year. That combination is your login ID. So in this case, it will be MS 2023 is my login ID that I want to print it. How
hmm.
we will do it? Just
Print,
attempt it.
print,
Hmm.
print name of,
Sorry, what is the question? I didn't get.
yeah, print name of,
Name of what? No, I'm saying there is a login ID I need to create it from this. This to name and year. And the login ID would be the first letter of your second word in this case. And the second word would be the first letter of the first word and the year. So the login ID should be like this. MS 2023. This is my output. How we will get it. The question is clear or no?
Yes, the question
yeah,
is clear.
So just think, okay, print. Let's start with the print only because I want to, or I can take a variable also. Let's take login ID equals to. What I need to take first? And take first this, right? So I need to count it. So I don't have right now. There is no loop. We'll learn the loops in later. Right now we need to count it. Okay, so this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then there is a space 5. Then the sixth number index is the first letter. Okay. So here suppose I'll say name 6. So what should I print here? I should get M at least. Okay. Let's see that. Okay. So underscore ID. Slowly we'll do it. We are getting M. Right? We are getting the M. Right? So now this will be my formula. The name 6 plus. Then what I need to take? Name
One.
first,
zero.
not 1.
Zero, zero. Sorry,
0.
zero.
Correct. 0. This is 1
And
plus
plus year.
year. So this is my login ID. Got it? Okay, put it enter. Yes, I need to execute. Okay, this is string. What do you need to do here, guys? This is good one. Happen.
Go.
Here is this is our all string, and here is an integer.
Uh,
Here is 2000. What I will do? I can cut it because name 6 is M, name is S. All that string. Here is an integer. What should we do?
so one of them we have to convert
So which is this? This one.
this string. Okay.
It should be because this should be the string only. This can convert it to integer.
Mm.
So the only way to convert it is this system. Okay. Enter. Login ID.
Okay.
Got it? Your login
Mm.
ID is MS220. This makes sense.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now whenever you are declaring a string, right? So there is three parameters are there. Okay. In a string indexing that we will see that. Okay. Indexing and slicing. One is the start, one is the stop, and one is the size, step size. I'll discuss this. This is quite difficult to master this, and this is very much required in Python. This is applicable to the string, and even when I discuss next class the list data types, that is also very required. Okay. So what does it mean is all about this. Suppose I have a variable called name, right? Name is this one. Put it back here. It will be easier for me to understand. Okay, now enter it. So now suppose I say name. I have three parameters here actually. One is start, one is stop, and one is step size. Okay. If you are not giving any start position here, always the default it will start at the zeroth position or the start position, which is nothing but your start index. Okay. Again, if you are not giving any end position of the string stop, then it will go till end of that. Okay. And the step size is how many characters you want to go,
Hmm.
something like that.
Okay.
So here's what is happening. Suppose I am giving first start, I am giving one. Then what should we print? It should be printing me from, let's put the start first one. One. I'm giving start as one. What should I
Yeah.
get from A? That's right. It will give me the A. Okay. So now suppose I'm saying I'm not giving any parameter here. So I say one and I'm giving this. Just think, okay? Then tell. I'm giving one as the start position, and for the stop position, I'm not giving anything. Second parameter. What should you give? It should give me now.
A through um,
I
to the
mean,
left.
Mm-hmm.
except S, the remaining string will print.
Except
Yes.
it will be remaining and will print. Correct.
Mm.
So it is starting as one because we are starting as one here. From here, if we are not giving anything, it will go till end of the string. Till end. Okay. Good. And suppose now I say 0 and this. Then
S to A.
The complete name. So,
Complete.
complete string only, right? Interesting, because 0, if you're giving it is fine, if you're not giving is fine. Okay. Now suppose I'm not giving any start, I'm not giving any stop. Okay. And the step size I'm giving 2. What should I print?
Okay.
yes, M or M.
So it will be something like correct.
Yeah.
So it will be starting with anyway because we are not giving the start position. So it will be 0. It will start at 0. It will start at 0. Then it will end, but the step size is 2. First it will print 0, then it will jump two steps, not one step. It will not go to A, it will go to M that time. That's correct. And since we don't have any end, then it will go till end of the string. Okay, clear? It,
Yes.
see, first S, then we jump to 2 steps M, then it will go to 2 steps R, then it will go 2 steps M, then S, like this. So 2 steps. That is called the step size. Okay. Now suppose I am giving name of 54. What you will give?
Hmm? 54.
This 50 means in the sense this is the first position only I am giving, no? Start position.
Yeah, but 54 is no index number.
Hmm.
So
Correct.
error.
So error. Absolutely error. 100% error. That error is called, always remember, one error I already showed you. It is called the value error. This error is called the index error. So whenever you found any time in Python called the index error, then this is the case. Your boundary is going beyond what the string is consist of. Okay.
Hmm.
This also you need to remember on this. And this is, let's say, name. And even we have a reverse order also, like -1, -2, -3, -4 also. Okay. So let me do that. That's what it is. The reverse order also you can print it. Like this is the -1, okay? This is -1, -2, -3, -4. So it is something like this. Let's take the name. I say -1. Okay.
Mhm.
Starting position I'm putting as -1. So, enter. Sorry. It will print the previous order. -1. Hmm? -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Something like that. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Just think. I'm just based on that. I'm just giving one exercise to you. Just tell me what will give the output. I'm not giving start size. I'm not giving the step size. Sorry, stop size. And I'm just finally I'm giving the step size as -1. What should it print?
Okay. -1. So -1, it means it's reverse. It will, no, it will start from S because start position is 0. And
Yeah, tell me.
-1.
Can I print? Can I print this?
it's
It's a complete reverse.
Mm,
It's a reverse string. Nothing else. So see, we have saying that if you are not giving the start size, it will start at 0. And if you are not giving the end, then it will end up the string. Correct?
yeah.
Now the step size you are giving -1. So it will print from the that side, the reverse order, instead of doing this order. Make sense? So it will printing from
oh,
this
I can't
side,
hear
this
you.
side, completely. Okay? This is the interview question actually. They will give you this. They will put double quote, sorry, two quotes -1. What will the output? Reverse. Remember this, okay? Reverse of the string. I think I'm done for this, and tomorrow we'll discuss about the more slicing on this, like this. This we need to master actually. I will put some examples, and you need to practice more on this part, like slicing, dicing, and because it is very much required when you do some kind of Python project. Okay, all right. Okay, I think interesting. Is it now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, and see you tomorrow, and we'll continue from where we left.